Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. Come out throwing here to start the drive. On for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Shotgun. Running with purpose. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. They know about the speed, and they also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fighting off the defender. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff to the right side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Breaking tackles. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line and looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down catch to the right. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They're going to run it here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey, and SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Shotgun handoff here. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Play action here on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rutgers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice second and 2. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Pulls a stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll run it here. Fights off the defender. Boom. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? It's a quick grab. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Breaks an open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Scarlet Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Rutgers. Way too much speed in that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
Who's in the clear? At the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. I wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Handoff heading left. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the two, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run this one in. No, he didn't get there. They stopped him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but they have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short pass, finds the tight end. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Scarlet Knights offense is on the move now.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Scarlet Knights will crank up the tempo. Just trucks them in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's win.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks free. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Longhorns move into the red zone. And here's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces in the end zone for a touchback. The Scarlet Knights offense out there. Hardball playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And then first down, right back to the running game. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much in the back.
The ball is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Grinding away with the running game. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And at first down, they go right back to him. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.